leading it by a score of 2-0. It is an elimination game. The winner will move on to play Japan, while the loser will not have a chance to move on. Next door, time coming off there as well, as Hamilton, Ohio gets set to take on Columbus, Georgia. Those two teams won in their first outings. They are both 1-0, so the winner of that one will guarantee themselves a shot at moving out of that bracket. And we are ready to go here. We were delayed in the third. Edward Mata on the mound. No walks, 4 strikeouts for Puerto Rico. And on the other side, Jonathan Martinez, a walk, 4 strikeouts, the starting pitcher here. And we're underway. Our rain delay is over. We're in the bottom half of the third.
Real important for Mexico after the rain delay to take this seriously right away. Only a 6-inning game, and now you're down 2-0. So time is short. You can't play your way back into this game. You've got to take every out and make it count.
Benavidez played an outstanding shortstop so far in this ball game. He's at the plate here, and the breaking ball will miss. He was called out on strikes his first time up. Mexico still looking for their first hit. They have left 3 base runners on. A walk and a couple of errors. How those runners got there. This will be a base hit. Bonadita greets the restart of the game with a single. Mexico's first hit of the ball game.
I get your sea legs under you. It's a little wet out here. Haven't had time to take any batting practice at all. Just sit around and wait for the rain to go away and come out and get yourself a line drive.
2-0 lead, Puerto Rico on top, and now Mexico will try and rally it back. And we'll go to number 2 in the order, as we will get a pinch hitter. Both of these managers have to get everybody in, and Daniel Rodriguez will be coming off the bench here. And Rodriguez will take it outside for a ball.
Everyone must play at least 3 consecutive defensive outs and get a at-bat. This is Daniel's at-bat so far.
Daniel 0 for 3 so far in the Little League World Series. We will repeat and apologize to those who were around the first time on much of this information. But for this team from Mexico, they lost to Japan 4-2. They beat Germany 11-2. That is a base hit. Runner stopping at second will move as the ball stuck out there, and the runner will get down to second base as well. Good hits-up base running. Rodriguez a single, and when the ball was bobbled a bit, both base runners move on.
Well, both these teams have lost to Team Japan. Both teams got to scout during those losses, and Team Mexico has really picked up on some things that Japan has done. Daniel gets his hit right here, a line drive, makes him 1 for 4, but then after that, he is very heads up on the base pass, and that's what Team Japan did to Puerto Rico. They continued to move around in any little bobble, forcing the action. Team Mexico taking advantage of that also.
Here's a chance on a base hit to get this ball game tied up. Ricardo Puga stands in, and it is outside for a ball. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Puga's got a couple of hits and 6 at-bats, including a home run in the 3 games he has now participated in this Little League World Series. 1-0 delivered, reaching for that one. Still nobody out here in the third inning.
What a change in gears. We have Puerto Rico break on top with 2 runs in the top of the third. Now you have a rain delay for about 30 minutes or so. It's a whole new game for Mexico.
Runner's going to stay at third and throw it away. A run will score. The throw to third is in time, and they get the out. Brian Figueroa, the first baseman, recovering the baseball to get it over to Kevin Cordova and record an out, but a run is in, and it is 2-1.
A little ground ball just back to the mound, very routine. Now remember, it's kind of wet, slips a little bit, the ball slips out of his hand, gets away from Brian Figueroa, and he makes a nice throw over there to third to get Daniel Rodriguez coming over. It might have been safe.
And a timeout will be asked for here. I think they want to get a special pinch runner in the ball game. That's a very difficult play in baseball, to throw from first to third, because it's so rarely made, and it is all the way across the diamond. So you don't see it made a lot, and when you do, usually it's ineffective. But Figueroa made a nice play. And that ball ball will be fouled away.
Well, Brian Figueroa is one of the pitchers on Team Puerto Rico. He's got a very strong arm. Look at that nice long throw. Maybe a high tag, and it looks like the tag gets him before the feet get to the base. If he could have slid a little bit lower, got the top half down, maybe been safe.
That will be fouled back. Mendiola's the pinch runner on the special runner on at first base. The opposing pitcher, Eduardo Mata, at the plate. He is also their best hitter. He too was a strikeout victim his first time up. Mata now 4 for 7 with a home run in the Little League World Series. Obviously, the importance of that play is it took that lead runner, be the runner at second or at third, out, and records an out.
The golden rule in baseball: don't make the first or third out at third base.
And a slow chopper. Cordova looks to second and nowhere to go.
Everybody trying to be careful with the ball once it hits the grass because they know it's going to be wet.
That'll be a single credited to Mata.
The speed on the base is a great jump to get down to second base so quickly. That would have been very hard. You had a shot at him, but you go ahead and get one because you've got one out already. Who cares if it's 2 outs, man on second? Just a little indecision, and it makes the difference in out and safe, and that little bit of bobble, a little bit of indecision. You see this play right here, just kind of reaches in his glove, hits the fingers of the glove, doesn't get in his glove cleanly with his bare hand, but made a nice attempt.
Cogedor lento bateando, un out, ok, está pichando bien, no le quite, Ana, voy a ti, vamos, todo fuerte, vamos.
So just came out to remind the youngsters of the situation. There's one away, runners at first and second base.
There's one out, you're pitching good, just keep it up, keep trying hard.
Not an easy batter right here. Penaloza drew a walk. Look how deep that outfield is. All three almost on the warning track. Runners on at first and second base and one away as Mexico tries to get this game tied up or better here in the third inning of our 6-inning regulation Little League game. Penaloza's got thumping that bat. Fouls that one off, and a good pitch inside by Jonathan Martinez.
He has a home run, a couple RBIs, probably the best hitter on Team Mexico. And the outfield depth really reflects that, the power that they think this young man has. They are so deep.
Take a look at the 5 kids who have 2 home run ball games, and Penaloza is one of them. Valentin, also playing here, leading off for Puerto Rico, has a 2-homer game and 5 RBIs. Penaloza with the 0-2 delivery to him, and that's going to be up high. Penaloza's also thrown a no-hitter. He did it in the regional tournament against Mexicali. So he has led this team offensively and pitching-wise, and that's why he is starting in this ball game as their pitcher. 1-2 fastball, that will miss, and a 2-ball, 2-strike count.
Well, this is a huge part in this game right here. Not only just 1 run down, but with your best hitter up with RBI situation. After coming off that rain delay and dropping down 2-0.
And again, we'll fight it off. Foul ball.
Well, yesterday he showed the power on a high off-speed pitch, stayed right through it. Look how far that went at Volunteer Stadium. That is way out at about 260, 270. And another one, a high fastball, short, quick hands, and a lot of power. And we got a dance to go with it.
2-2 delivery, and that got him. So Martinez just kept playing that outside corner, and now has 5 strikeouts.
See where this pitch is. Boy, right on the corner. Great pitcher's pitch. Strength against strength, and pitcher won right there.
That is an enormously important out here in the 3rd inning, and it remains a 2-1 lead for Puerto Rico. Mexico still with 2 on. Cervantes reached on an error his first time up, and will swing through that one. Cervantes has picked up a couple of hits in 5 at-bats. He's looking for his first RBI in this Little League World Series. Vito looking for a big 2-out hit. And he's going to get it all the way to the wall in a hop. Game is tied as 1 run scores. Throw will come into the cutoff man. It is a 2-2 game. Cervantes with a 2-out single.
What a beautiful piece of hitting after a fastball. Takes a little off-speed pitch and just doesn't try and do too much with it. Got such great power. Look at nice, easy swing. Maybe the top half out a little bit, but the ball was up. Hits a solid line drive out there about 220 feet away from home. Makes it 1st and 3rd and a tie game here with 2 outs.
Huga scored. The bullpen, they're watching and celebrating. So each team now has 2 runs on 4 hits. And Ivan Flores, who popped out his first time up, has runners at 1st and 3rd. Eduardo Mata moved over to 3rd base. Cervantes is on at 1st. There are 2 away, but Mexico's battle back here in their half of the 3rd. So with the long rain delay in the middle, they have answered the top half of the inning when Puerto Rico got their 2 runs. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Flores.
We thought going into this game we would see a good game, and we've got one. A lot of ability.
And the kids really playing under control. Very measured game as opposed to a lot of the scattered Little League games, things that happen and occur in a hurry. These players are slowing the game down a bit, trying to gain control of it. So far they have. Flores, 13-year-old, slow roller. Off to Mal Martinez the flip, and that will do it. Flores is retired. But for Mexico, after the rain delay, a big 2-run 3rd inning. As they will leave a couple on base. The fans from Mexico celebrate as their team has come back to tie it.